Got one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's the biggest one yet. Don't pop off. Don't pop off. What is going on, YouTube? We are back in Michigan. We are no longer down in Florida. And as you guys are about to see behind me, we have a nice, beautiful blanket of snow here in Michigan, which I expect nothing less from the beautiful state of Michigan than to have snow in nearly April. But we're out here. We're going to be doing some pond fishing today, and we're going to try to catch some bass on the Guggen Squad Scout. This is that new catch code jerkbait that they just released this past fall, and I've caught quite a few fish on this thing, but I have not truly put it to work quite yet. So I'm hoping today, even though it's like 35 degrees outside, snow on the ground, we're here in Michigan, that we're gonna be able to catch some bass on this thing right here. So today's video is actually sponsored by Catch Code Bait, so hopefully we put this thing to work. You guys can see what kind of damage this thing can do, and let's go get after him. Okay, boys and girls, we're gonna go put this jerkbait to work, hopefully, at the old pond right here. Oh, got one. She freaking crushed it, slacklined it. Yes, sir. First one on that Guggen Squad Scout. I've been here for like 3 minutes probably. That was probably like my 4th or 5th cast. I do not want to get a treble hook to the hand right now though, boys and girls. Okay, just like that, we are on the board. I didn't know if we're going to catch a fish or not today. The water temperature in Michigan is in the mid to upper 30s in most places right now. And it's actually been like 20 degrees for the past 2 nights in a row. So I didn't know if they were going to eat or not, but today it is a little bit warmer outside. I think that the air temps are around 40 degrees actually. And we got this one. She had all 3 hooks in her. Not a giant, you know, she's like a pound, but we will take her on the old Guggen Squad Scout right there. First fish. But we are going to be breaking down how I am working this jerkbait, the equipment that I have it on, and how we're going to be catching these bass today in just a few seconds here. But first, let's get this fish back in the water. Okay. Go back down there. We're gonna find some of your friends right now. We are gonna get some of your buddies to eat this jerkbait as well. But that first fish right here, this pond has got lily pads that surround pretty much the entire bank. And what I'm gonna be doing mostly is targeting the very edge of those lily pad stems. That's where a lot of the fish in this pond winter down. It doesn't get too deep. The maximum depth is only around like 7 foot. So right on the edges here, it's like 5-6 foot. They have some cover to hide in, and how you work a jerkbait is actually super key, especially in the cold months. But what you want to be doing is we're moving the rod. Wow, there was a fish that just ate it off the surface. I swear to God, I just had one. Okay, boys. What we're doing is you're moving the rod tip a lot like that, but we have a ton of slack in the line. So even though we're moving the rod tip a lot, this jerkbait isn't moving forward. It's really just darting side to side. We're moving the rod tip a ton, but the jerkbait's not going forward. And that's really, really key for this cold water. You don't want the jerkbait to be lurching way far forward. You want it to be sitting in the same spot, just darting back and forth. And then you want to make sure you're giving it those pauses that we are as well. So that is how we're going to be working this jerkbait today. Nice, slow, methodical, and giving it those pretty decently long pauses, like 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. We're not going to get too crazy. Oh, one just swiped it twice. One just swiped it. Come on, eat it. Got her, got her, got her, boys. We just sight fished that one on the jerkbait. The old Guggen Squad Scout. She literally swiped that thing like 4 times and kept missing it. That's the thing, when it's real cold out here, they're not gonna wanna commit to it. And that's why those long pauses are key. Like I said, I don't really go for that like 20-30 second pause craziness that some people do on jerkbaits when it's cold like this, but 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Like give them a second, but they'll eat it. Another little like 10-incher right there on the jerkbait, right in front of this drain here. See if there's a few more. That was my first cast right in front of this thing. These bass are, oh no, we just scared them. We just scared them. They followed it all the way to the shore again. 1 decent one and 2 little guys, all up in a group, like a little wolf pack followed this jerkbait in, but it was too close to the shore by the time they got up by it. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's a chunk. That was one of the better ones in there. There was one that was even a little bit bigger than this thing though. That's a freaking stocky girl though. She crushed the jerkbait. Yes. We're getting on them today. That is fish number 3 on that Guggen Squad Scout. We are working this jerkbait a lot slower than I was originally anticipating. If you guys watched that very beginning clip of me catching that first fish, I was really snapping my rod really hard, trying to get those reaction strikes. And now I'm just barely tapping the tip of my rod, barely moving this jerkbait whatsoever. And that's how these fish want it. That's what fishing's all about, boys and girls. We got to adapt out here. We're figuring out how exactly they want this jerkbait thrown. And there's a ton of them stacked up in front of this drain, it looks like. Because I've caught 2 and I've seen like 3 others. Nice, stocky little butterball of a fish right there, though. Yes. Okay, probably a little 1.5 pounds of there since she's so fat. Fish number 3 back in the water. Let's catch some more, boys. There we go. Right in that little corner pocket. A lot of times when you're fishing those ponds and you're fishing those lakes, those little shallower water pockets, like we're fishing right now, are going to heat up a lot faster, and those fish will sit up there. Even if it's only a foot or 2 of water and it's really cold outside. We had a pretty sunny day earlier. The clouds have kind of rolled in now, but that fish was probably up there sunning itself. Threw that little Guggen Squad Scout in front of her. She smoked it. Fish number 4. Fish number 4. Yes, sir. Did not sight fish that one either. That was just working the jerkbait nice and slow. Working it nice and slow in this little shallow water pocket. Ooh, we might have just had another one. Swipe it. Oh, dude, we got one on. I legit thought I had weeds on there. What the heck? Okay, well, fish number 5. That was the very next cast. Just got a little pipsqueak. That's definitely the smallest one of the bunch so far. Another little baby bass. Next cast. Let's see if there's like a big pot of them back in here. Got one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's the biggest one yet. Boys and girls, don't pop off. Don't pop off on that Guggen Squad Scout. Come on. Yes, sir. That's a chunk. That's a 2-pounder. Oh, that's a 2-pounder at least all day. Boys and girls, this pond is not known for having giants, and that's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie. We're probably not gonna catch a 5-pounder or anything crazy like that today. And this fish is actually easily over 2 pounds with how chunky that fish is. 2.25 maybe. So not a giant, but you know what? When it is 37 degrees outside, you will freaking take it, man. That's a good fish right there any freaking day on the Guggen Squad Scout. Got one. Oh, she popped off. Dang it, dude. Yep, got him. Next cast. Don't know if it's the same fish or a different one. But that's what I'm talking about. Just that light jerkbait action right in the back of this pocket. It seems like they are stacked up pretty good. See, the key when you're fishing a jerkbait too, another pro tip, always bring a pair of pliers with you, because no matter how good you are at getting hooks out, chances are you're gonna stick yourself if you're not careful. And I'm a genius, so I did not bring any pliers with me, but another little guy, like a 12-incher, not quite like that last one, that 2.25 pounder, but we're gonna take all the bass we could get. I'm not even kidding you guys. This is a freaking blast catching them on the jerkbait. There we go. Another one. Same spot. Same spot, dude. They're stacked right there, right in that corner pocket. Yep. Okay, another one right there. Probably like a little 12, 13-incher. Once again, same size fish, but working this little pocket super slow. Whenever you guys are fishing in the spring, if you guys find bass, do not leave those fish. I mean, I did it a little bit over there, but I worked that corner for like 20 minutes without getting a bite, and I moved over to this one, and they are stacked up. And we're not going to leave them biting. We're going to keep catching them until they stop biting, and then we'll move on to a new spot or try a new bait or something like that. But if you guys find fish in the spring, there's more bass with them. It's a guarantee. Okay, boys and girls, right back to the juice hole right out here, right in the corner. Let's see what we got. See if we can make it like 4 for 4 or whatever we're on right now. There's a lot of bass right there. Yep, look at that. Dude, look at that. Literally next cast. They are so stacked right there. It is stupid. That's another decent one, too. A little chunk. Come here. Come here, mama. Every freaking gosh darn cast right in that spot. That's like 5 in a row right in that spot. So we're going to get back in there in just a second, catch some more fish for you. There he is. Literally came right back for it, boys. My goodness. It is getting stupid out here. We got to figure it out. Oh, look at that. There's another one right in the same spot. It's another chunk. Unbelievable. There we go. There we go. Off the dock. Oh, she's got it head first too. She's got it head freaking first. This is why you bring the pliers, like I was saying earlier. You don't want to get these hooks in your hand, I'm telling you. There he is. There he is right there. Next cast. Oh, yes. On the jerkbait. Dude, that's another good one. There we go. Another nice solid fish on that jerkbait. Another little 15-incher, get her back in the water right there. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We caught a ton of fish on that Guggen Squad Scout jerkbait. Like I've said in a few of my past videos, I didn't get a good chance to use those things when they came out this past fall because the season here was actually kind of coming to a close. So this spring when I was down in Texas and then also here now in Michigan, I really had a chance to throw those things and they are a freaking money maker. That jerkbait, the crankbaits, the jigs, all that stuff actually. So if you guys want to check any of that out, it's going to be linked down below. Go give it a look, guys. They make some really great stuff. As you guys saw, caught a ton of fish today and had a great time doing it. But hopefully you guys learned something about cadence and jerkbaits and all that good stuff. Like I said, once you get them dialed in, it is freaking unbelievable how many fish and how good a jerkbait can be. So, but that is all I have for you guys today, and I will catch you guys in the next one.